Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome for the first time, obviously, if this is your first visit. I'm just here to bring you my latest kind of car boot haul. This is over a couple of weeks. It wasn't all in one go, although the bulk of it was in one go. Quite strange because I nearly didn't go the day that I got the things I'm really chuffed with, and then I, just thought, oh, I'll just have a mooch about. And I just got the most incredible things. So I just wanted to come and kind of share them with you, really. So I got lots of kind of paperwork, vintage old kind of letters and documents and things. I mean, I haven't actually read through most of them, so I couldn't really tell you what most of them are, but was just obviously drawn in by the beautiful penmanship, really. So I got quite a few kind of nice things like that. I also was lucky enough to pick up some vintage photographs. So I got this gorgeous photograph here. It's on this huge kind of, piece of sheet of paper, and it's kind of obviously stuck onto there in this kind of oval frame. So I got that one, which I think is really, really beautiful, probably my favourite. But I also got these ones, which these old pictures, they often tend to be on this kind of card. But I thought they were quite lovely. And often they have this kind of decorative back. This one doesn't, but these two do. And I actually love the backs equally to the front, because I think they're really, really nice and really different. So I got those. I was pretty chuffed with those. Just yesterday I managed to get a lot of kind of vintage postcards, which are all really nice. Kind of kept the black and white ones kind of separate. I mean, I really love the black and white ones. They're kind of my favourite. I love this one. This is from Paris. And this one hasn't been written on, so I love the back of this. This is actually quite glossy, this one. A lot of them have been written on, so obviously I've got some with writing, some without. This obviously comedy postcard, of the era. That one's left blank. So I mean, the blank ones are obviously useful to be able to kind of use as journaling cards and things. But lots of them, as I say, have actually got kind of script and writing on the backs. But I rather like that. I think they're dated from kind of about the 50s, so not the oldest, but quite old. Yeah, that one 1953, so they're pretty nice. This signed photograph here, I can't actually read what he says except remember the, let's say, full moon. Remember the full moon, I think that says. And to, I don't know, Edna? To Edna, remember the full moon. Yeah, anyway, quite nice. And these little cute black and white photos. So I've got those. And then I got some coloured ones. I love this one. Beautiful avenue that is. These ones here. I mean, again, they're really nice because they're kind of this weird kind of textured kind of effect to them. So they're really cool. And then separately I bought these yesterday, which absolutely love these. Strangely enough, I feel like I have actually seen this particular picture, maybe on Pinterest or something, or maybe even in someone's journals. But to actually kind of manage to get a postcard, an original postcard, and be able to kind of use it is incredible. So I was really thrilled. And then this one as well, again, a postcard. So I got those two. And then I got these fabulous ones, which I absolutely love them. This one from 1910, I think that is. Yeah, 1910. Just really lovely. And again, I love the penmanship. This one here, absolutely gorgeous. Again, what gorgeous script there. This from 1914. And then I got this one because I thought actually this would be really great to make kind of journaling cards from. I wasn't so keen on this Hawaii bit because that kind of made it look a little bit too modern to me. but he can, you know, can easily cover this up, I thought. And I love, love, love that in the corner. So I thought they were rather nice. And there's a green one and the kind of black one. And then I absolutely loved this as well. So again, I thought that would be really good. So I got those. I was absolutely gutted yesterday because there was this beautiful vintage album, a photo album. It was falling apart, you know, quite shoddy really. A lot of the pictures weren't the nicest. They were of gentlemen and not necessarily the most, you know, attractive looking gentlemen. Some were quite elderly. But however, I mean, it was vintage. I don't know what date it would have been, but, you know, very, very, very old. Absolutely lovely. And when I asked how much it was, the chap said £25. Although I did have a couple of other things in my hand, so I wonder whether he meant for the whole lot. But obviously at the time I thought, that's a lot of money. So I was kind of, you know, debating, and I looked along the rest of his, you know, stall. And I was kind of trying to think what I would actually be able to use it for, because it did have some other images on each of the kind of card kind of pages. Anyway, I couldn't believe it. Somebody bought it while I was still kind of debating. I mean, I was only kind of there for about 5 minutes, kind of thinking, oh, shall I, shan't I? It's a lot of money. I wonder if I could offer him, you know, less than that. And this lady came along and bought it. I was so gutted, literally gutted. Yeah, really, really devastated. So I felt like tracking her down and offering her, you know, to be able to buy it from her, but I didn't. But yes, we really should kind of get things when we see them, especially when they're kind of one-offs and we're not going to be able to kind of get them again. But I didn't. So, you know, it was just that I thought, oh, that's such a lot of money. But, you know, in hindsight, I feel really that I missed out. But never mind. Never mind. I'm sure eventually I'll find something similar. Anyway, a couple of weeks ago with the haul that, you know, I was really thrilled with, I managed to get these gorgeous theatre programmes as well, which I love these. They have lots of these beautiful kind of pages. Love this page, absolutely love it. For me, anything scrolly, decorative kind of frames kind of things, I absolutely love. So yeah, I really liked these booklets. So I have I think there were 4 actually of these. Then again, I managed to get more of this kind of beautiful paperwork. So I have got this, which absolutely lovely. And that I think is from 1840. I think that says 1840. So incredibly, incredibly old. Absolutely love it. And then this was probably my favourite of all the paperwork, because I absolutely love this. Now, it's on this kind of tracing paper. I don't know whether it's the original. I am guessing that it is, you know, because it certainly looks very vintage. But it is, you know, and it's got the perforated edge and things, but it is off at the side, which is slightly irritating because obviously, you know, I would prefer it straight. But however, I absolutely love it. I really, really love it. So, yeah, I wanted to kind of show you those. I got these couple of kind of, I think they're kind of clippings from, you know, literature, amusement and instruction. So it's obviously maybe a supplement from the Mirror or something like that. So there were a couple of pages in each little kind of packet. So I thought these were lovely, and I thought, you know, definitely kind of do things with these. And obviously, I mean, this was on a different chap's stall, because obviously this was a couple of weeks ago. I picked up a bundle of things, and I managed to get them for, you know, a reasonable price, I think. You know, so yeah, I was pretty chuffed with everything that I got. This is something as well that I really love. I love these kind of scripty write-ins, so I was quite pleased with that. Another couple of the kind of newspapery type images here. I won't kind of bore you with all of those, but thought they were lovely. I moved them to one side. I got these, which I absolutely love. They're just kind of receipts, but they're incredibly old. I mean, again, 21st of June, 95, obviously 1895, and absolutely lovely. I mean, I just really love them and can see a whole host of possibilities for these. So I was thrilled with those. Another photo here, love this one. Again, it's got a kind of plain back, but it's on that thick card again. So loved that. I picked up this as well, which is just kind of a hotel and restaurant kind of flyer, really. Didn't especially kind of want it for the things inside because, you know, I wasn't so keen on the kind of images and things inside, although I did rather like this one. But I just absolutely loved the cover. And as I say, obviously I did a whole bundle of things. So he kind of gave me a price overall. It wasn't like I had to pay individually for this, which individually it would have been £1.50. And I probably wouldn't have obviously bought it on its own, but because I did the whole bundle, it was kind of absorbed in the cost. Then from a different stall, I got this here, which is a little booklet from the Children's Gallery, from the Science Museum, and it's from 1946. So again, I wasn't necessarily kind of fussed about the images inside, although one or two are rather nice, I think. But I loved the cover. I absolutely loved the cover. So that was kind of, you know, really what I wanted it for. Then I've got this one here, which is the Guide to the Tower of London, which I'm sure I did see a price on this, but now I'm not going to be able to, sorry, not a price, a date. I'm not going to be able to find it now. No, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to find it. Perhaps I didn't find a date on it, but I mean, anyway, it's pretty old. So again, I didn't necessarily kind of get it for the images inside it. You know, for me, I loved the cover, and I loved these little adverts and things. I mean, I love this one. I love this. I love these. Love this with kind of just the fees and the ticket prices and things. I mean, I love this image of the tower. But I love these two pages. And I love these from Hampton Court and Kensington Palace admission fees. So that was kind of really what I kind of bought it for, rather than the actual inside pages. So that's those. Then this one, I was thrilled to bits with this. He had again this priced up for £6, but because again it was all a whole bundle, so you know, I wasn't kind of necessarily having to pay £6 for this. But it says here that they're illustrations from the Girl's Own magazine, and it's around about 1900. And they are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, not all of them, obviously, but I mean, look at these gorgeous images. So, you know, some are nicer than others, but overall, absolutely gorgeous. I mean, don't you love this? I love it. Love this one, you know, and oh, she's beautiful, isn't she? So, yeah, I mean, some are better than others. Again, I won't kind of bore you going through every single image. But I mean, isn't she beautiful? That just looks lovely, doesn't it? I love this one. You know, I rather like these that are kind of done, like drawn direct onto the page rather than in boxes, if you see what I mean. Love that one. That's beautiful. So, you know, a really nice variety of images here. So I was absolutely thrilled to bits with this. And yeah, I really, really, really loved it. So I was pretty chuffed with that. Then I got this one, which this thing is called the Marriage Market. And again, I didn't necessarily buy it for the inside pages. You know, I mean, there are some nice images. I love this. But I mainly bought it, obviously, again, for the adverts and things. And for this opening page. I love this opening page. Isn't that gorgeous? Really, 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 really gorgeous. So that was kind of what drew me to that, really. The adverts were obviously a bonus. You know, love these images. And then we get into the actual pages. You know, it's obviously a kind of, you know, amateur dramatics or, you know, theatre society of some sort. So I wasn't that fussed with those, but I do absolutely love all these kind of adverts and things. So that was kind of what drew me. Again, I love just literally just this section. I like this image a lot. So I'm, you know, just my head's kind of spinning with all the lovely things that I'll be able to kind of do with some of these things. So I wanted to kind of show you that really, because I was pretty chuffed with that. And then my final couple of items from that chap's stall. Oh, that's those other theatre programmes, so I won't bore you with those. There was this document, which, again, I'm not quite sure entirely what this is. I mean, I probably should actually stop and actually sit and read it, but obviously there's so much here, kind of I'm just looking at things and excited with how I'm going to use them rather than actually reading the content. But really love this, and again, this is on that very thin kind of paper, so yeah, it's very precious, and yeah, I was really pleased. But on the same day, the things that really excited me, I managed to get these couple of books, which actually the pages are kind of literally hanging out, so I'm just going to slot this kind of back in there just for while I show you. Now these books, incredibly old. I can't remember now. I think the chap did say they were from 18 something. And I did manage to find them on the internet actually. So they are incredibly old. I'm going to try and raise my tripod a bit because they are very big. They're kind of, well, they're actually slightly bigger than A3 size, I think. But inside, I mean, as I say, unfortunately all the pages have dropped out, but you know, that's fine. I mean, I bought them when they had dropped out. There's this one, and this, I mean, this is quite a macabre kind of theme going on in this one, obviously with the jackdaw, but it has a lot of lovely images, and again, it has beautiful script writing. I showed this to my friend at work because I was so excited with it. She said she recognised this image, thought this was possibly kind of, you know, a known image, a well-known image. You know, I don't know, to be honest, but possibly some of you would recognise it. But again, I mean, I just love a lot of these different images and things that are in these books. So I was pretty chuffed with this one, but I thought I'd show you this one first because obviously this one's not my favourite due to the kind of macabre theme going on here. But, you know, nonetheless, I do absolutely love it. But this one, I really felt excited for. It's absolutely got fascinating images. So again, my head is just spinning with all the lovely things that I can do with this. So I'm just going to move it slightly because I think there's some shadow here. So if I move my camera a bit. So obviously, I mean, the pages aren't in order now because I have actually taken them out and, you know, begun kind of playing with them a bit. I mean, obviously these again had been, you know, they weren't attached in the book anyway when I bought it. But yeah, I have actually started taking them out and looking at them and things. But they're just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I love all these images. They're all single-sided. I mean, look at this fabulous image. You've got this beautiful kind of manor house in the background. You've got this gorgeous sheep. Oh, I just love this picture. Really lovely book. And oh, I was just thrilled to get these. And obviously, you know, I'm kind of buzzing with excitement of all the things that I'm going to be able to do with this. So I thought I'm going to kind of try and make some sort of digital kit. Obviously, so far I've made a couple of digital downloads of journaling cards and things, and that's as far as I have got so far with my, you know, digital endeavours, because obviously, you know, they're quite time consuming and, you know, they do require a bit of kind of playing around. But I'm going to try and make an actual full kit. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm just not the type of using this, because I think I can come up with some really lovely things. So I've just been experimenting a little bit, and so far these are a couple of the things that I have come up with. And you know, as I say, this is just me playing around at the moment, and I certainly, you know, have not, and that's the copy of this one, you know, when it's been printed. So yeah, I'm just playing around at the moment and seeing what I can kind of do. And then, you know, hopefully I will kind of produce a proper, you know, proper big kit really. So, yeah, I shall come back to you with that, but it will probably take me several weeks to actually kind of do that because they are quite time consuming. And obviously I'm going to have to kind of get creative with my imagination really to kind of, you know, think where I'm going to go with that. But I wanted to come and share all my goodies with you because I was very excited and just kind of, yeah, thought I would kind of just show you what I'm planning to do really with, you know, these books. So I'm just going to work with this book here, The Knight and the Lady book first because I absolutely love it. And then I'll see how I get on kind of with other things. But yeah, I just wanted to come and kind of share my goodies with you all. Thank you. And just while I'm saying thank you, actually, I just want to say a massive thank you to all of your lovely comments and those people who've ordered my digital downloads that I've done recently. I'm really thrilled, you know, that I'm in touch with. Hopefully they were well received. They were quite exciting to make and I'm having fun with them. I'm at the moment kind of working on a journal using some of them. Yeah, so I hope that kind of, you know, you all do like them, and just wanted to say thank you so much for kind of those of you who have, you know, been very supportive of them. So thank you very much. And also want to say a big thank you to all of those kind of existing, long-standing subscribers for sticking with me. You know, your support really means a lot. And also want to thank all those new subscribers. You know, my subscriber number has kind of really increased, you know, much quicker than I expected. And, you know, I'm really, really thrilled. So, and obviously it's so encouraging because that spurs you on to kind of do more. I've had a busy week last week because it was half term. So obviously I've been a bit slow on the videos and actually making and crafting. But hopefully I'll get back to it now. But I just want to say a big thank you, and obviously I'm, you know, starting to think about doing another giveaway, but I need to kind of have a bit of a think about what I'm going to do for that, so it will be a few weeks yet before that's kind of, you know, ready to go. But yeah, I just wanted to say a big thank you, really appreciate all of your support, and thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my exciting purchases. Okay, thanks very much, have a great day. Thanks, bye.